Hello everybody, welcome to week 3 of your course, and I hope everybody's having a good week and everything. And so what we're going to do here this week is talk about attention to detail. You may or may not notice, boss baby here pointing to the red rock instead of all, So that's kind of my topic, and a couple of things that kind of, brought us my attention to maybe redo this one. Because attention to detail can, or lack of attention can cause a lot of things. At a job, it can cause you to lose your job. Whether it be something to do with numbers, or something else. Those of you that have kids or grandkids, or maybe you've seen the movie Sing, and the difference between that 100,000 and maybe what was supposed to be 8,000. Just attention to detail. The Waldo series. A lot of people make the point of, oh, it's about finding Waldo. Where is Waldo? Waldo's up there, like in the top. I'll bring you up there, about up there. But the other thing about the Waldo series is all the detail that goes into all these other illustrations in here. So, I mean, there's lots of detail. And somebody that's going to have an MBA, whatever job you're doing, whether it's your own business or for somebody else, you're going to have to pay attention to details. One of the things that could be an issue for you, it might be grammar. So I make comments sometimes about grammar, about paragraphs, sentences, bullet comments. The common rule of paragraphs is there's supposed to be 3 to 5 sentences talking about one particular topic within a subtopic in a topic. Sentences are supposed to be complete sentences. Sometimes I'll see sentences that are more like a bullet comment than a sentence. These are the type of things that'll catch people's attention in the wrong way when you're like, you get a job because you have an MBA, or you're going to start your own business and you turn in a proposal to the Small Business Administration or to the bank that's going to give you the money, and they're reading, 6th grade English instead of graduate level English. All right, so that's, why I kind of harp on this topic. So like here's an example of a sentence, but when this happens, things go wrong. The other thing about graduate level work and just, business in general is every sentence should explain what it's talking about. A reader shouldn't have to be guessing, what this is. Plus you don't start a sentence with the word but. Another example is when they do this, it can produce better results. Well, you also generally don't start sentences with when, and, what is this? What are we talking about? And what are the results we're talking about? So it's just, it's paying attention to grammar and, again, attention to detail. Like when in your writings, if somebody knows what you're talking about when they just pull out one paragraph or one sentence. The other thing is, sometimes I'll see these 1-page long paragraphs, so it's just rambling along instead of, having some sort of structure to it. All right. So attention to detail is a habit you have to develop. Just like the grammar, you have to work on it. You must develop the habits. I use the runners always as the examples because they go out every day, regardless of the weather. It's a habit, a routine, and so we have to have these positive routines that we do. I also got this little comment in here about the past behavior is the best predictor of future behavior. So generally, over the years, I see students who do change throughout a program. I see some that will not change, and bosses can predict who does different types of work, and but you can change behavior. You can change the way you do things. If you got negative behaviors, negative habits, you can change those. When employers, or be it employers or customers, when they're paying for a service, a product, or they hire you to do a job, they're not paying you for the 30 minutes it takes to do a task. All right. You get a task done in 30 minutes. Okay, great. But that's not what they're paying you for. They are paying you for the years it took to be able to do that task in 30 minutes and to do it with detail and, accuracy. So, That's the point there. So you need to develop positive habits, not negative habits. Have self-discipline, self-management, the willpower, focus, and just attention to detail. All right. Okay, so there's that for my little intro there. Let me get out of here real quick, get into the week here. So we got into a week, we're into week 3 now. So week 3, you got 4 chapters here. Overview of doing surveys, communicating with the respondents, the people participating in surveys, observation, and experimental research. So those are the topics for this week. And, the discussions, you're doing great. The homeworks, those I send you back feedback. So depending, quizzes, I found one, one of the students let us know about an error in one of the quizzes. So I'll be going there and fixing that error as each of you do your quiz. All right. So otherwise, I think with that, where are we at here? Let me see. We will, I think, finish. And we will do our test question. So just let me know what I got, the grandboys there, 4 and 8-year-old, what we were doing the other day. And so that could be the test question. All right. And with that, I will let you go. Just have a good week and everything. And if you got any questions, just get in touch. All right, everybody. Take care.